Hello everyone, my name is Fuchesta. In today's video I will show you how to make a custom cliff in Minecraft, and without pointless talking, let's get to this video. So the first thing we need to do is figure out how tall we want the cliff to be. Let's say that for this video it will be 5 blocks tall, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will make a little platform out of the grass, so we see what we're working with. Okay guys, so the first thing we will do is make the platform of dirt on top of the hill, because it will make it much easier to determine where the cliffside will go. So let's make a nice curved cliffside for the video. You can adjust it to your needs and to your build. Let's say it will look like this, a nice curved cliff. To make it look a bit nicer and pretend that it actually leads up to something, and I will let you on a little secret, it usually doesn't lead to anything, because why would you finish your build, am I right? Let's just make it a bit thicker than 1 block. Like that will be fine. And now we will get to the cliffside itself. Under the dirt we will go in with some stone and cobblestone, the first layer. We will make it, we'll add some depth by going, 2 here, maybe 1 in the back, and we'll go back and forth with the blocks. Like we're absolutely crazy and don't know how to place blocks straight. It gives it this nice depth, and we will continue it the whole length of the cliff. But if we do it like that, it will be very flat. So what we will do is we'll slowly recede backwards, maintaining that back and forth motion of the blocks. So here, for example, we will keep it here, or let's put it a little bit further back here. Here we will go back here, but here we will just go a bit further, and we will just continue this pattern. The thing is, when you're making something that's a natural formation, you should always go back and correct some mistakes, or just tweak it here and there, give it some love, so you make sure that it looks as natural as you can get it, because it's to some point it's just pure guessing game and tweaking it until it looks how you intended it to look. So just switch it up every now and then and check if it fits your vibe or not. And as you can notice, the rain, the slope seems to be like dripping down. That's what we want to achieve, because it makes it look curved and to some point intentional. And if we just place blocks on random, it would look like a mess. When you're doing a bigger scale cliff, you can allow yourself to make it a bit more random, because at bigger scales it's not that noticeable really, but you should look out for stuff that looks like this, because let's be honest, that looks like someone just sprayed random cobblestone everywhere. So watch out for that, because it can make your build look a little bit silly, let's call it that way. Okay, so we have the hillside pretty much where we want it to be. You know, we can go around and do some adjustments. I don't like how that looks, for example, so I will just fix it up, switch it up a little bit. That looks weird, so let's do it like that. Yeah, it's not that bad, honestly. So let's leave it at that. Now we will go in with some slabs and stairs to, you know, refine it a little bit, to make it look a bit more natural, because we can leave it like that, but you know, where's the fun of that at the end? Yeah, so I like to place them not that not in any certain order, really. Again, it's really, you need to feel it out, really, because it's not that there's not many rules to how it should work, because you know, real life rock formations don't really follow your architecture rules of beauty, you know what I mean. So like that, the cliff itself looks a little bit rounder. It looks like it's more connected with itself and not as blocky as it was. If you prefer the blocky view, you don't need to do this step, of course, but that's how I like it more. I like it to be, you know, nice, clear, and fancy, shall I call it that way. Okay, and as the final addition and beautifying step we'll do is we can add some vegetation around it. You can add maybe some water. I often like to add lakes near cliffs because that looks really nice for me. You can add some leaves, maybe some vines, depending on where you are putting the cliff. You can maybe bone meal the grass a little bit here and maybe on top as well. Make it look nice and natural. What you can also do is extend the grass a little bit to, you know, show that it's not cut with a laser edge technology like that. It's not really that noticeable, but if it's a small scale thing, then you know, it might be nice to add it. You have to kind of decide on that yourself. So that's pretty much the cliff we made. Okay guys, and that will be it for our cliff tutorial video. I hope you enjoyed this more experimental type of content for me. It's totally improvised and it's not the typical for me tutorial for a house, so I hope you enjoyed it either way. This video is also a bit shorter than my usual 10 to 20 minute ones, so let me know which one you prefer, which ones you prefer. And yeah, if I sound a bit dead, sorry for that, but I am sleepy as hell, and don't blame me for that. It's the middle of the night. Yes, I know I'm stupid for recording in the middle of the night. Don't judge. I'm looking at you. Yeah, so let me know what you think about this tutorial in the comments. Well, let me know what you would want me to show you how to build. I can surely do that. Jesus Christ, I need to go to sleep. See you guys, bye. Co ja robię? Ja nie mogę.